Happy Tuesday, YouTube family. Today I am back with some work from home job leads that you can make up to $30 an hour. And one of the companies that we're going to be talking about is LabCorp is hiring. So go grab your coffee and your tea, your notepad, and let's take some notes and let's dive right into it. You know that I get excited every time when I share my screen because I know that you got this. You will find what you seeking real soon. You just have to believe in yourself. And we're going to be talking about LabCorp. They're hiring for two positions, and the first one is collection specialist to work remotely. This is a full-time position. And when we scroll all the way down just to see the salary, as you can see on the screen, the salary is between $15 and $17 an hour. And then it's state minimum wages is apply if higher. And then the application window will close May the 31st, 2025. As I'm recording this video, it is June the 2nd, 2025. It is still current and still open. So if you do come across this job and it's no longer available, please do not get in panic mode. Just explore within the company and see what are the opportunities that they have available. The great thing about this job, it only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. 2+ years of direct applicant experience required, such as correspondent, patient billing, customer service, or healthcare billing is required. So when we go up a little bit further, you're going to review corresponding requests to send invoice, transfer, make adjustment, research, and make claim in our invoice update and billing system. You're going to compose email communication to internal and external customers in a clear and professional manner, providing updates and additional information needed for follow-up. You're going to run a status checks on large spreadsheet, invoice claim, correction files to verify that all updates are completed. Noting missing information that needs to be shared back with the customers to complete requests, and follow approved SOPs to update and provide necessary information to receive corresponding requests. Now, the desired knowledge or skills that they require is ability to work and learn in a fast environment, excellent organization and communication skills, strong correspondence skills, knowledge of Microsoft Office. It's very important. Now, for those who are interested in insurance, you will receive medical, vision, and dental insurance, flexible spending account, 401k, and employee stock purchase plans. And the shift hours are Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if this is something you want to do, you click right here where it says apply now. But again, I'm going to show you in the video of how to explore within the company, see if there's any other opportunity. This is job number one. Now, job number two is with the same company, LabCorp, but it's a different job title. They're seeking customer service rep to work between 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a full-time position. And when we scroll all the way down, because we're trying to figure out what the salary is, the salary is between $15.25 an hour all the way up to $16 an hour. The application window closes will be June the 4th, 2025. The shift for this position will be Mondays through Friday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is a 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 9 a.m., 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The great thing about LabCorp is that you're going to go through some training. Training hours will be from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then after the training, there's going to be different shift changes, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time shift. And then this company, of course, offer benefits as well. Now, when we go up a little bit, it only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. Minimum of 1+ years of work experience is required, so it's more of like a beginner-friendly work-from-home job. Previous work in medical billing, customer service, insurance claims, EOB, call center, fast-paced environment, strongly preferred, and previous work in high-volume call environment with several computer windows open, highly desirable, and being able to interact and communicate with patients regarding medical information is strongly preferred. Now, when you go more into details, they want you to answer at least 80+ inbound calls per day from patients, doctor's office, and or private insurance carriers. Being able to deal with payment plans for patients for outstanding balance, utilize multiple resources to resolve patients' inquiries while on the phone, and maintain performance goals. And then they want you to have knowledge, the ability to work and learn in a fast-paced environment, attention to details, successfully in a team environment, excellent organization skills, and being able to navigate multiple computer screens and application, and alphanumeric data entry, excellent communication skills, If this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is scroll down like I'm doing and hit the apply now button. This is job number 2. Now, job number 3 is with the company Group O. They're seeking customer service representative to work from home. It is a full-time position and the pay is $15 an hour. So basically, you're going to be receiving incoming calls from customers seeking assistance with inquiries, orders, products, information, billing questions, account maintenance, or technical support, provide prompt, courteous, and accurate response to meet their needs. You're also going to listen actively to customers' concerns, identify the root cause of their issues, and work diligently to resolve problems to the customer satisfaction, utilizing available resource tools and knowledge base to troubleshoot and address inquiries effectively. You're going to maintain a thorough understanding of the company's product, service, feature processing, and promotion, update knowledge through training session, documentation, review, and communication with internal teams. You're going to collaborate with other departments such as sales, marketing, and technical support to address customers' inquiries that require specialized expertise or escalation, communicating effectively with team members to coordinate efforts and provide seamless support to customers. Now, this job only requires a high school diploma. Remote location requires a minimum of 100 megabytes internet speed, basic customer service and phone handling experience. They want you to have active listening skills, excellent problem solving skills, familiar with basic computer application, and proficient in typing and data entry. And if this sounds like something you're able to do, go ahead and apply. And for those interested in benefits, you will receive medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, flexible spending account, and then career development opportunities. All you need to do is scroll down and hit the apply now button. This is job number 3. Now, job number 4 is with the company Delta Dental. They're hiring for a provider records advisor to work from home. This is a full-time position. It is fully remote, and they do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself to research. According to Glassdoor, the salary is anywhere between 48K all the way up to 71K a year. That is around $23 to $34 an hour. Okay, so basically, you're going to respond to written and telephone inquiries using proper equity forms from providers regarding their records and network agreements. You're going to respond to provider questions, including agreements and W-9 information. You're going to establish electronic funds transfer records when appropriate. You're going to research and resolve inquiries by accessing the provider national provider file, which is the NPF, and other resource. You're going to process claims assigned to the provider records work list, and you're going to operate office equipment. Now, that's not going to apply to you because this is a work from home job. According to hiring manager, they're looking for someone that has a high school diploma equivalent, 2 years of work experience in an office environment, ability to begin work at 7:30 a.m. or be required to work until 5 p.m., and then successfully completion of a data entry task sponsored by a human resource within the past 12 months. They're going to be able to type at least 5,500 keystrokes per hour with 95% accuracy, and the successful complete of a typing test administered by the human resource. They want you to be able to type 40 correct words per minute. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is go right here where it says apply. This is job number 4. Now, job number 5 is with the company CVS Health. CVS Health is hiring for claims benefit specialists to work from home. Even though it says Texas, they do have other opportunities. They're hiring in other states. And when we scroll down, this is a full-time position. The schedule is Mondays through Friday, Pacific Standard Time or Central Standard Time. And right here it says the pay is $18 per hour, but when you scroll all the way down, the pay is between $17 an hour all the way up to $28.46 an hour. Again, it is full time. They want you to work 40 hours a week, and it requires a high school diploma or equivalent. Now, we dive in a little bit deeper. You're going to handle and process benefit claims submitted by healthcare providers, ensuring accuracy, efficient, and strict adherence to policy and guidelines. You're going to assist with claims for accuracy and compliance with coding guidelines, medical necessity, and documentation requirements. You're going to conduct review and investigative claims that require additional validation to ensure proper claim resolution. You're going to analyze claim data and generate reports to identify trends, patterns, or areas for improvement to help inform process enhancement, policy changes, or training needs within the claim process department. The required qualification is at least 1 year of work experience working knowledge of problem solving, decision making skills, experience in production environment. We're not going to go preferred qualification because that means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. It requires a high school diploma or equivalent GED. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply before it's no longer available. They're anticipating the application window for this opening will close on June the 27th, 2025. So you go ahead and apply now. You can click here. And again, like I always say, explore within the company and see whether the opportunities they have available. As you scroll down, there's other opportunities, but you want to make sure it is remote. Remote hybrid, for those who don't know, is you work from home maybe like 3 days and the other two you go into office, but you want to look and make sure it is remote. This is job number 5. Now, I want to go over something with you. A lot of these jobs are saying that you need to have typing and data entry. And one of the ones that I like is officialtypingtest.com. The reason why I like it is because you can practice your typing test as well as data entry. Again, it's officialtypingtest.com. I talk about this a lot in my YouTube videos. If you're going to do a test, which is a paragraph test, you can scroll down right here, and these tests, you can time yourself 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute on time. And I'm, for the sake of the video, I'm going to choose 1 minute. And this is what the paragraph test look like. It is not going to start until you press your first key. Okay, so this is practicing for your paragraph, because in these job recs, they were saying you need to have typing speed and data entry. Now we're down to data entry. I just clicked on 10 key and I scroll down a little bit. You have a choice to do numbers and symbols. Again, you could time yourself or you can do numbers only. I'm going to show you both. I'm going to choose numbers and symbols. This is what the test looked like, and the test is not going to begin until you press your first key. If I go back and say I want to do numbers only, this is what number only look like here. Again, the test will not begin until you press your first key. It is called officialtypingtest.com. Go here and practice for free to get your typing where it needs to be. Go beyond your way and do things that other people not want to do. And this is free to you. Go ahead and check it out today. Now, you know that I'm going to always say, if this video has been helpful thus far, I do want you to hit that like button as well as leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel, trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search in everyday life. And if you want to be a part of the ride, you got to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. And remember, videos go out every single day at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have your notifications turned on. I just want to leave some daily dose of inspirational words with you because we need it. We are all going through the storms of life. Everybody's going through something. It may not be the same as the next person, but we're going through something. Whether if we're looking for a job and we're having a hard time finding a job, we're having a job, we may have a job, but we are not making enough to pay our bills. I still say you can make it through God. You know, God will provide for you. He has an opportunity out there for you, but you cannot quit. You got to have faith. You got to believe. You got to trust and know that better days are coming. We're all running a race called the storms of life. And like, you got to understand, it doesn't matter if we come in first. It doesn't matter if we come in last. The issue is you didn't quit, and know at the end you're going to win. Competition is always going to be here. You cannot compare yourself to another person. God made you the way he wanted you to be made, and you got to trust the process. You got to keep applying every single day. You got to stop procrastinating. A lot of y'all are procrastinating. I will apply for a job, but I will do this, but this second is not promised to you. Life is not promised to you. You got to do whatever goals and dreams that you have. You got to do it now. If you want to start a business, you need to get out here and start a business. Just because you start a business, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You're going to have to put in the work. What's worth having, you're going to have to put in the work. That's just how it's going to be. There's a saying that in life, you cannot take the elevators. You're going to have to take the stairs. That means you're going to have to put in the work on whatever you do, whether if it's applying for jobs, starting a business. You got to stop being a procrastinator, be a doer, stop talking about it and be about it. Get in the game and apply for these jobs. I always talk about Ecclesiastes 11:2 because it tells you to have multiple streams of income. It says not 7, but 8 multiple streams of income, because you never know what can happen on the land. Too many times we depend on one thing, including myself at one point. What happened if you lose your job? How are you going to pay your bills? If you have something else going on, whether if it's mystery shopping or doing DoorDash or whatever the case may be, you have some kind of income coming in until you found what you're seeking. So that's why I say be Ecclesiastes 11 and 2, have multiple things going on because you never know what can happen on the land. It is getting tough, but God is tougher out there. You got to keep pushing. Pushing means pray until something happen and watch the miracles of God happen in your life. You will find what you're seeking real soon. I tell y'all all the time, a lot of people don't like hearing about God, but I tell y'all my story. Years ago, I went through things. I didn't have a job. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. And every time when I call on my friends, they would never answer their phone. Their phone was always busy. And the only person line was not busy was God. I could call on him. I cried out to him and said, God, I need your help. I'm going through something. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. At one point, I didn't know how I was going to eat, but I just kept praying and God opened doors for me. See, he can touch people's heart. People can say, no, I'm not going to hire you, but God can change them and say, yes, I will hire you. You just got to believe, you got to walk by faith and not by sight. And you got to trust the process. But again, you're going to have to put in the work. Anything that's worth having, you're going to have to put in the work. What come easy won't last. What lasts won't come easy. You will have to put in your dues. You will have to work. You cannot give up. You got to keep going, keep believing, and keep trusting that better days is coming. You will find what you're seeking real soon. God will provide for you. You will never go a day hungry. You will never be jobless. You will be what he wants you to be. But don't give up, y'all. Giving up is not the option. Don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. If you don't believe in yourself, do you think somebody else is going to believe in you? You got to get out there and grab your blessing today. It's okay to cry. Jesus wept. I cry. It's a part of life. But when you cry, get up. Don't just stay there and say, look, I'm not going to apply for another job because I can't find a job. I had applied for over 200 jobs before I got an answer yes. So you got to put in the work and don't give up. In all things, pray. Prayer is very powerful. It will open doors that you thought that you never can enter. I know we're all going through something, but never, ever give up. Keep going, keep believing, and trusting. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.